Hey everyone, it's Lunara. I started gardening recently. Well, sort of gardening, more like windowsill gardening. But I just wanted to show you how far I've gotten so far. So I tried cilantro. Turns out that does not grow very well in windowsills. So I ended up replacing it with some store-bought green onions. I literally just cut them off right about here. I cut off all the dark green parts and shoved them in a pot, because I've heard that members of the onion family tend to grow it really easily. Look how big they've gotten. They're literally growing higher than my grow light. So this here is parsley. I had a little bit of trouble with parsley. Well, I accidentally killed a few sprouts trying to get this right. Some of them were way too leggy and they just fell over. This one's kind of leggy, but I think it's actually doing pretty well. If you can see there, it's got, let me turn the pot, smaller sprout right there. And if you look way down at the bottom, there you go, you see another one coming up. And I've also got a couple more sprouts. These came up considerably later. In fact, I was having so many parsley sprouts, I had to buy an extra pot and move them, because I figured the pot was just getting way too crowded at that point. And then over here is sweet basil. Sweet basil is what I had the toughest time with. The sweet basil, I couldn't get it to sprout for the first 2 or 3 crops of seedlings I tried to do. As you can see, these guys are looking pretty healthy. They're doing great. That one's a little bit of a later sprout. I did have at least 2 sprouts that barely even sprouted at all. They just didn't make it. But my cilantro didn't end up making it. It just ended up growing way too fast and too leggy. And that's why I ended up getting this grow light in order to compensate and help them get some more sunlight. Because this window faces east, which is why I couldn't shoot this video in the morning. And apparently, onions will grow. You can just stick them in a glass of water. You give them light and they'll grow, because they're still growing. I cut them off just like the rest of them. Obviously, these are growing taller and healthier because they've got the soil too. But I'm really excited with how this garden is, well, I'm really excited with how these herbs are growing, and I will keep you guys posted on them. See if maybe I don't decide to try and grow some more after I master a couple of pots in a windowsill. So let's back up and get a good look at the whole setup here. Alright, bye guys. Thank you for watching.